Welcome to the Entrepreneurship Networking Program. Your host, Mila Jonathan Puku, and today we've got a special program called Testing Your Business Acumen. And today our guest is Mr. Innocent Musonda, our candidate for the shop today. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Mpuku. Good afternoon to the viewers.
Thank you for coming. We're blessed to have you here. This program is actually to test your business 60 cents. It's actually to see how you understand entrepreneurship as a generic activity.
Okay.
So I'll just jump straight into it. Mr. Msonda, if you were given 200,000 by CEC, of which of these businesses would you choose in ascending order and give reasons why?
Okay.
Yeah, because we want to understand how you think when you're given a chance to pick up, given an opportunity. What would you do? So you're given 3 businesses. You've got a car dealership as one.
Okay.
You've got 2 poultry.
Okay.
And you've got 3 boutique. In ascending order, which businesses would you start with if CEC came through and gave you a 200,000 kwacha?
Okay, that's a very interesting question. My ranking, I would start with poultry,
Okay.
as my number 1. Then my number 2 will go for boutique. Then my number 3 will go for car business.
Okay.
Reasons why I've chosen poultry to be number 1, it's because of a very simple reason. The business is already there.
Okay.
The market is already there. You know, once you are, starting a business, you have to consider certain factors. Is the market there? Is the demand there? So when you look at poultry farming, the demand is there. The market is there. You know, people always buy chickens, especially during this time, the festive season.
Okay.
The market is already there. You know, a person can begin with 500, chickens. They will all be sold within a week once they are ready.
Okay.
You know, that's why I've chosen it to be number 1.
Okay.
My number 2, I chose boutique. Reason is simple. You know, the world has become dynamic. You know, fashion keeps on changing each and every day. You know, so people tend to be exposed to various brands. You know, so boutique can really do a good for somebody that is beginning business. For a reason that if that person chooses the right brand that they're selling, the brand, even the area where they are selling, those clothes. So boutique for me ranks number 2.
Okay.
And then number 3 is car business.
Okay.
Why I wouldn't rush into car business is because, selling a car at, the whole unit really doesn't take that much easy. You really need to put in some costs. For example, advertisement. You really need to tell people that you're selling this vehicle. You need to move around with it for people to see it. And just, car business is a bit expensive when you're starting. You can't really jump into, that business because it will consume your time.
Perfect. Yeah, perfect. As you know, this is an opinionated program. So Mr. Musonda has given his opinion on why he can actually choose, why he's ranked his businesses like that. Mr. Musonda, I'm sure you are aware of many motivational speakers and entrepreneurs. So maybe we've selected 3 of the entrepreneurs. Who amongst these 3 would you want to actually get business advice? First one, Mr. Dumisani, the radical entrepreneur. The second one, Mr. Muvita Nawa. And the third one, Dr. Rosias Siatwambo. So if you had the chance, who would you first actually go to and maybe get some business advice amongst the 3? And give me reasons.
Wow, that's a tricky question, Mr. Mpuku. Looking at the fact that the 3 gentlemen that you've mentioned have really done massive for the field of entrepreneurship, really. These 3 are pure entrepreneurs. They have really influenced young people to set up their businesses, grow their businesses, even to maintain their businesses. Wow. My ranking, where I can go to get some mentorship. Wow. The Radical has done massive for the past few years. Recent, he had this show called Masterclass.
Exactly.
It was massive. A lot of youth stand out in numbers. Mr. Siatuambo, wow, exam made easy.
Yeah.
That book was all over.
Perfect.
Mr. Nawa, I've had experience. One of my friends actually went to him for, driving lessons.
Okay.
So, I mean, these three gentlemen have done massive. It's difficult to.
Okay, if you're given a chance to say, okay, you're only going to see one. Of course, all the three are actually very, very distinguished people.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll just give you an example. Okay, you just say, okay, go see one of them. Who would you choose? You can't see all the three at the same time. So maybe it'll make it easy for you. How are you going to do that?
Wow, Mr. Siatuambo.
Perfectly said. Why would you start with him?
I would start with him because I think he's demonstrated the journey to reaching there. Okay. For example, the way he started, he really started on a lower note. Then he grew, he matured, and then he's maintained it that way.
Okay.
So I would actually go to him because he has demonstrated even the aspect of business. He has demonstrated how you can introduce your business, how you can grow it, and how can you mature it, and how you can actually maintain it.
All right, perfect. Let's go now a little bit down. Let's look at the youth entrepreneurs, because I think the three entrepreneurs we mentioned are actually senior youth or even beyond youth.
Yeah.
But then, which of these youth entrepreneurs, would you want to partner with, and give us your reasons why? First one, Young Pharaohs. Second one, Brian Chanda, and the third one, Muzukanji. I'm sure you are familiar with all the three.
Yeah.
But then, if today you are given some opportunity to partner with any of them, and who would you want in ascending order? Would you start to partner with? I'm sure all of them have got their own distinguished talents when it comes to businesses. But from your opinion, what would you do?
Okay, I would partner with Young Pharaohs.
Okay.
Second, I would partner with Brian.
Okay.
Third, I would partner with Muzukanji.
Okay.
Why have I picked Young Pharaohs to be number one? I think the young man, Young Pharaohs, he's established a platform for himself.
Okay.
He's making good sales. He's got a business strategy that young entrepreneurs need to learn from. Why am I saying so? When you look at his pricing, his prices are low. This is one aspect where people don't really get it. Yeah. It's not the quantities that you sell, but it's how can I put it? It's not the bulky of goods that you sell. It's actually the customer inflow that really matters.
Okay.
You can make a sale, maybe let's say for a 50,000 kwacha today, but a person that is making sales of 10,000 kwacha after 2 hours, that's massive.
Okay.
And I think Young Pharaohs has actually demonstrated that because he has a lot of customer inflow in his outlets.
Okay.
That's the reason why I would like him number one.
Oh, perfect. The fact that you're also in business, let's say maybe if today or when you open the company, would you hire first in ascending order, of course? There's an economist.
Yes.
There's an accountant.
Yes.
There's a marketing officer.
Yes.
As a business person and you're setting up your business, who would you, amongst the three, would you hire first? And also maybe give us reasons why you start with maybe the economist, you start with the accountant, or maybe you start with the marketing officer. How will you do it?
I would first start with a marketing officer.
Okay.
Then I would bring in an accountant.
Okay.
Then I would bring in an economist.
Okay.
Why have I chosen a marketing officer? There's one principle in business which people should understand. If you can't tell, you can't sell.
Okay, that's a good one.
So I'm introducing a business to people. How are they going to know? I need to tell them. So I need to bring in that, marketing officer to help me tell those people to, so Mr. Msonda is introducing such type of a business. But now, how you tell is what matters.
Okay.
So that marketing officer will be able to come up with strategies on how we're going to tell those people to know about our business. Because I cannot sell something without telling somebody. People can't just say, okay, Mr. Msonda is selling something without being told.
Yeah.
They need to be told for them to buy.
Okay.
Then after making sales, then I bring in an accountant.
Okay.
Who would now come to maintain my books? Okay. Advise me on, what we need to do in terms of growing the business. An accountant to be able to advise. Then come in an economist who will now be there to advise on a larger scale. Okay. When it comes to, diversification. Okay. This economist will be able to tell us, okay, you can diversify in this because the economy is suitable in such a manner. The economy is suitable in this sector.
Oh, perfect. Perfect said. I like the fact that you've actually brought in, and I think the ranking has actually come with very informative information, and I think the viewers out there can actually understand where you're coming from. But also, we've got a quiz question. As we're doing businesses, we need to understand regulation.
Yeah.
There are a lot of agencies out there,
Yeah.
government that are there that are actually regulating most of these activities in business. So I'll just give you a quiz question.
Okay.
What does the Zambia Bureau of Standards do? Couple choices, and you can choose. I just want to understand how good you are with your understanding of regulations and when it comes to business in Zambia.
Okay.
A, regulate standards. B, regulate competition. C, certifications of products. And D, register companies.
It's definitely A.
Okay?
Yeah, definitely A. Regulate standards.
Unfortunately, that's not the right answer. The Zambia Bureau of Standards actually used to regulate standards, but now it's a Zambia compulsory statutory agency.
Oh, yeah.
So the answer is C.
Okay.
Certification of products.
Okay.
But you're actually right. They actually used to do that, but they they separated some of their activities to Zambia compulsory statutory agency.
Okay.
But that's understandable. I understand that you actually know
Yeah.
your what's this, your business. So anyway, finally, my last question. From your experience as a customer and also a business personnel,
Yeah.
who have you found to be easier to negotiate with between men and women? Remember, this is not a sexist question. It's something that you've actually and you give reasons why you think okay,
Wow. Easy to negotiate with. I think a man is easy to negotiate with
okay.
than a woman. Reasons I would give is wow.
But if you say, which means in your business, who would you rather have to run for you? The one that can easily be negotiated with a customer, or the one who's difficult to negotiate with because they'll maintain their price on what you want. But anyway, who have you found? You're saying a man. So what reasons do you have, and what would you think? Okay, men are easy to negotiate with when it comes to business. This is your opinion, of course, and it's not a sexist question. It's an opinion.
Okay.
So, yeah.
In my own opinion, a man is easy to negotiate with. Reasons are that a man is flexible. A man can easily adjust. But when it comes to females have got a higher self-esteem.
Okay.
Like they can't easily given up on what principle they have chosen to. But a man can easily adjust. You can easily talk to a man and they'll be able to adjust. You'll be able to negotiate them, with them, and they can actually, make a very good deal with you. But for females, it's a bit tricky. Females have got a higher, self-esteem.
Oh, okay. Ladies, we've heard Mr. Msonda feels like you are very difficult to negotiate with. because we've got a high self-esteem,
Yeah.
but which is a good thing. Of course, for me, I actually rather hire someone who's good, who's very difficult to negotiate at some point. But of course, we need to be flexible. Anyway, this actually brings us to the end of our program. And remember, viewers, that this program is for you. For you to participate, please call in. It will be shown every Monday, 18 hours. Live, you can actually participate in this program and actually let's understand your business acumen. You can actually call us on this number 0779 650 974. Thank you, Mr. Msonda, for joining us, and thank you, viewers. See you next time.
Thank you for having me.